What's going on? theAPEcoach here with Six-Pack Gaming, bringing you Binamon. This is an NFT-based play-to-earn game, and in my opinion, probably one of the most promising coming out in the next little bit. They got a great team behind them, a really cool-looking game, really nice graphics, and they're one of the first to actually develop a real gamified experience in this whole NFT gaming world. So today, we are going to be breaking it down from the very start. How do you get started in Binamon? All right, so I'm going to be walking you through step by step exactly how you can get your first monster and start playing their mini game. They have one mini game out right now, and then they have a complete metaverse, like you can see here, that they're building out with these digital monsters, and they're going to have a full adventure game as well, which I think will be more of like an open world massive multiplayer experience. So that'll be really, really cool. So let's dive into it. How do you get started? First up, because this game and most of these games that we'll be covering are on the Binance Smart Chain, you're going to need some BNB, which is the Binance coin. The easiest way to get this is to go to Binance.com. You're going to want to register on this site. Now, if you happen to be in the US, you're going to have to go to Binance.us. So it's a separate US only site. And that's just in place because they don't have leverage trading on the US site, I believe. They restrict that there. So you're going to want to go to, instead of Binance.com, Binance.us. But it'll be the same thing. Once you register your account on Binance, you're going to go up here. You're going to do buy crypto. Now, I'm in Canada, so my only options here are like a third-party payment. You can use a credit or debit card, or if you're in the US, you can also do a bank deposit as well, a Swift bank transfer. I think the easiest thing is just to do a eTransfer with your debit card. So you just go in here, say you want to put in, $25, and you want to get, actually, if you can just get it straight to BNB, that is what you're going to need. So you could just do this, and that will give you your BNB that you need. Now, because I am in Canada, we have to do a separate step here, okay? And so I'm going to show everyone that happens to be in Canada as well, like the best way to go about doing this. And if you're not from Canada, you can just skip ahead. I'll have timestamps down in the video here. You can skip ahead to the next part once you've got your BNB. Let's cover what do you do if you're Canadian. This is the exchange that I use, VirgoCX. There's also one called Newton, and a couple others, Paytree and ShakePay, I believe. But the cheapest way to do this is go on VirgoCX here. You click fund, just like on Binance there, and you can do Canadian deposit, do an eTransfer, and then all you do is enter this information. Make sure you have the security answer and the message in there. There's specific codes to make sure it's going to the right place. And it's the exact same thing. Okay, so you'll enter this into like your mobile app or whatever on your online banking to do an e-transfer. You'll send it here to this email. You'll have this as the question, this as the answer, and this as the message. And you can deposit whatever you want. And then it'll show up in your balance here. I don't have any in here right now because I've already transferred it over into my other wallets. But it'll show this here. Then to save the most amount of money in fees, what you're going to do is buy XLM with it because it has the lowest. So the Stellar coin, it has like the lowest transfer fees. So what you can do is go to trade, find XLM, which is right here. You can enter the amount that you want to do. You can, if you have like $50 or whatever, or $20, you can simply say, I want to get $50 worth of XLM. That'll give you 117 XLM at this price. Once you have that, then you'll go back to your dashboard, and then it'll show that you have like 117 here. You're going to click withdraw, And to send the XLM, you're still going to have a Binance account for this. Okay. So then what you do once you have your XLM is you have to send that over to Binance. Okay. So we're going to find XLM here. Easier to just type it in, XLM, and we want to deposit it here. So click deposit, select the XLM network, and then this will give you your address and all that you have to send to. So you just copy this, paste it into here, and that way you can send over all of your XLM. You could send over however much you want. And then within usually about half an hour or so, sometimes it can be as quick as like 2 minutes, you'll have your XLM on Binance here, and then you can go to trade. I typically go to the advanced trade, but you can probably use classic as well. But again, it's the exact same thing. So all you're going to do is search for XLM, and the easiest thing is actually to do this pair. So it's XLM and BNB. So all you have to do for that is just convert your XLM to BNB. So you're going to hit sell. You're going to sell, whatever XLM you have. There's a little slider here, so you can say 100% or whatever, and then that'll sell it directly to BNB. And then you'll have BNB in your balance. If you go to your fiat and spot wallet, you're going to have a little bit of BNB. You can see I have like 0.001 in here. And so once you have your BNB, that is kind of the biggest part of this whole thing. Okay. The next part of this is how you're going to actually get this BNB from here and be able to use it on Binamon to get your monsters. Okay. So what you're going to do is get what's called Metamask wallet. Okay. So you can just Google Metamask, go to this link. I'll put the link in the description below as well, because some people try to make, fake things. But anyways, metamask.io is the site. You're going to hit download now. And depending on what you're on, you're going to install the Metamask for Chrome. It'll take you to the extensions and you're just going to install it, right? I already have it, so that's fine. Okay. So once you've got the Metamask extension, the next step is going to be to transfer or withdraw your BNB from Binance here and deposit it into your Metamask wallet. Okay. And so once you install the extension is you're going to have to set up a Metamask wallet. So all you do is it'll come up here. You'll hit create account. And when you click that, you can say whatever your account is. And then it will give you a seed phrase. Okay, so it'll give you a whole bunch of words. I think it's like 12 words or something like that. And that is basically your key to accessing everything on your wallet. So do not show that to anyone. Do not share that with anyone. Keep that as safe as you possibly can. Don't save it online. Keep it super, super safe. Okay. Because if anyone gets access to that, they can access all your funds in there. They can empty your wallet. They pretty much own it at that point. So you're going to create your Metamask account, and then you're going to add the Binance Smart Chain to it. Okay, because it's not going to be on here by default. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to settings. You're going to go to networks, and then you're going to click add network. And then here's the info that you need to add. Okay, so network name, Smart Chain, or you can do Binance Smart Chain. This is the RPC URL. And again, I will link all of this information down in the description as well. So you can just copy and paste it from there. Because again, you don't want to get some sort of fake site, because then they can, scam you. So here's all the info. You enter that, you click save, and the Smart Chain will be added as a network on your device. Once that is done, then all you're going to do is go back to Binance, click withdraw. You're going to click withdraw. You're going to say withdraw to. You might have to enter a new address. And all you're going to do is copy your address from here. You're going to paste it in here. So it'll be 0x blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then the network is going to be BSC. Now, obviously, this isn't a real address, so you can't select that. But you're going to want to do BEP20. Okay. BEP20. BSC, the Binance Smart Chain. Make sure that is selected so that your coins don't get lost. Okay, so all you do, enter that, copy your address into here, 0xabc123, whatever it is from Metamask, and then you're going to withdraw your BNB, and it'll be just like we did with the stuff on Virgo, and then that will also take a few minutes to go through. It could take up to 20. It just depends how busy it is. Then you are going to have your BNB on your wallet here. Once you've withdrawn from Binance to your MetaMask wallet, it will show up in here. Just again, make sure you're on the Smart Chain network. If you're on Ethereum, it's not going to show your BNB. Okay, so make sure you're on that Smart Chain network, and then your BNB will show up here. Once you've got your BNB on MetaMask, now you are finally ready to rock and roll. You're ready to get your first Binamon monster. Okay, so what you're going to do is come over to nft.binamon.org, and you're going to come to this page here. You might actually default to this one, but this is the shop. This is where you can buy booster packs. A booster pack gives you 3 kind of randomly generated monsters. Now, an important distinction here is there's 2 separate types of monsters. Okay, there's a Genesis bmon, which comes from the regular monster booster, and then there is a Z1 bmon. And now you're going to need a Z1 in order to be able to play the runner mini game that we showed you in the beginning. You have to get a Z1 bmon, a bmon Z1. Okay, so in order to get the booster for this, you need 1,000 bmon Z1 coins and 400 bmon coins. So it's kind of annoying. You have to have 2 separate coins. The easiest place to get these, I think, is PooCoin app here. It's just poocoin.app. I know it's a dumb name, but it's one of the best places for getting these smaller coins. This is bmon, right? So you'd have to get 400 of that. And then there's bmon Z1, which was showing here. If you just type Z1, it comes up. So then there's bmon Z1, right? So you need 1,000 of these, 400 of those. To get them, you just click trade, say I need 1,000 bmon Z1, and that says it'll be 0.1 BNB. So this is the regular way to get your characters. You'll get 3 characters out of that, but it's a little expensive because you don't really know what you're going to get in these boosters. You could get a great monster worth thousands of dollars, or you could get one that's worth $10. So if you're just looking to test this out, you wanted to get in this game as cheap as possible, try it out, see if you like it, this is what you're going to do instead. So here is the cheapest way to get started in Binamon. If you go to their official site or their Twitter, binamon.org, there'll be a link to their Discord. Make sure to check out their Discord here. You're going to want to join the Discord. I'm already in it, so it's going to say to like launch it or whatever. I'm just going to pull it up over here, and it'll say, you know, welcome. It'll invite you in. This is where you download the mini game. So it has a link to the mini game here. All you do is go down here. Here is the pay to earn thing. You go here, you connect your wallet, you follow all these steps, you download the game client here. Okay, so this will give you a link. It'll load up here, and it will say download. Click that, download the game, and then you'll have this runner game on your computer. Okay, I don't know why it's not showing. Okay, so here's a little preview.
To hit the enemies, but if you fail, the enemy will hit you. You will lose.
All right, so that is what it looks like for the runner. And this is the one where you need a Z1 monster. So let's get a Z1 monster. The cheapest way to do that is come into the Discord, scroll all the way down to the P2P card trade, go to Z1 trade, and then you're going to look through here and you're going to say, you know, I only have, what are these guys? These guys are 40 bmon, right? So super cheap. I don't know, that's like $5 or something right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy this little address. This is like the address for the character. You're going to copy it. You're going to come back to nft.binamon.org. You're going to click P2P NFT, click buy NFT, paste in that code, and it will bring up the monster for you here. Potentially. There we go. Okay. So for whatever reason, that first code must not have been the right one. But so this one is 80 bmon. We'll try to find one here that's actually available. You can see this is already sold. So we're going to try to find one that's actually available to show you what it looks like, how you can buy one of these. You don't actually have to get the bmon coins in order to get one. So these are 50. So again, nice and cheap. And this is actually available. Okay. So very basic. It's rank 1. It's got 1 attack, 10 defense. Or technically 1 defense when you're actually in the game. So it's as cheap as you can get, basically. So you could either, if you have bmon coins, if you want to go through that process of switching them on PooCoin or PancakeSwap, you can do that. An easier thing, since you already have BNB on your wallet, is just click BNB. It shows you it's going to be 0.026 BNB to buy this guy. You're going to click buy. It'll bring up a little confirmation in Metamask here. You're going to have a bit of a gas fee to do the transaction. So you need to have a little bit of extra BNB on your wallet to cover those fees, these transaction fees every time you interact with the network. But this is saying, you know, it's going to be 0.031 after the gas fees and buying the character. Okay, so then you'll click confirm, and then it will give you your monster. You go to collection, you'll go to Z1 monsters, and it will show right down here. The reason mine isn't showing is because I already have it staked into the play to earn game. So that is the next thing that we're going to have to do. Okay, so at this point, we've created an account on Binance. We've gotten BNB. We've opened a Metamask wallet. We've transferred that BNB to Metamask. Then we've found our character on the Discord here in the Z1 trade section. We went here, we found this character, we bought the character for BNB, so we got our Z1 monster. Now we go to collection, we go to Z1, and there's going to be a button here that that says stake to game or something like that. You're going to click stake. It's going to give you another little confirmation thing here. And then once you've done that, your monster is going to be staked to play the game. Okay, so then you simply go to p2e.binamon.org. You're going to connect your wallet. You just sign to connect it. And right here, it is going to show eventually. So it's going to show your monster. So here's my Z1 guy. He's only got 22 power, 2 attack, 2 defense, and rank 2. So nothing crazy. You might have another thing here to say to stake your monster into the game. And then you'll have another little confirmation pop up in MetaMask. But that's the only time that you have to pay those fees. You stake it into the game. The only other time you have to interact with the BNB or the BSC network is when you withdraw your NFT. And then each day you play, it's going to add up your rewards here. So you're going to be able to play, depending on what score you get in the game, is going to be relative to how much bmon Z1 that you get. And then eventually you'll be able to withdraw that, exchange it on PooCoin again, or just keep stacking it up. And that's how you kind of cash out of the game. But let's show you how to actually access the game. So right here, you see there's a game password. This is the password for your character to sign in. So all you're going to do is highlight that, copy it. Okay, let's exit out of all this stuff. and then you're going to have your Binamon runner. Okay, so this is what you downloaded earlier. You're going to have to install it, and then once you do, you're going to have the game on your computer ready to go. It'll bring you to this screen, okay? And then you're going to click sign in. You're going to use your password from the p2e.binamon.org. And again, it reminds you, if you open the game before you went here, it's going to say get your password from here. Click accept, and then it will show your monster here. Now, I've already played within the last 24 hours, so it says, you know, this card has no more playtime today, so come back tomorrow. So you can play with each monster one time per day, and I'll put up some gameplay footage here so you guys can see what it's all about. Essentially, you get 1 hour to run through this infinite runner, and it's kind of like Rock Band or Guitar Hero. You have to match the color of the button. You have to press it as it shows up above the monster in order to attack the monster. If you miss, you get hit by the monster, and every time you get hit, you lose time. So you have 1 hour to gain the highest score possible to clear as many stages, defeat as many monsters, and collect as many coins as possible. And the higher your score, the better ranking you get. And based on your ranking on the global leaderboard of everyone playing the runner game, you get that percentage in rewards in bmon Z1. Okay, so it kind of mentions all this here. You know, it's not converted 1-to-1. What your score is in game isn't exactly what you get out. It's based on your rankings on the leaderboard. So obviously, if you have a more like a higher level monster or a more powerful monster, you're going to be able to rank up higher on the leaderboards, and so you're going to get better rewards. But that is everything to play the game. Steps A through Z. I know it was a lot of steps. It's a lot of info. So if you have to, make sure you just pause the video. I'm going to put the timestamps in here as well and all the links down below. So if you have to, you know, go back to an earlier step. If you're trying to remember, okay, I have to get Binance coin, and then I have to open up a Metamask wallet, and then I got to go to Binamon. I know it's a lot of steps, especially if you're new to, you know, crypto in general, but I tried to step you through the process as, you know, straightforward as possible, as step by step. So all you have to do is, you know, follow through the video, and you'll be able to make it happen. If you have any questions or anything, if you're playing Binamon, let me know down in the comments below. Be sure to give this a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel, and especially for those that are looking to get into these games. These videos really help out, these tutorials, especially if you're new to crypto in general. There's not a lot out there that take you through all the steps, like, you know, step 1 through 10 that it takes to really start up the game. So show some love, drop a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe for future content. We're going to be putting out a ton of videos. We'll cover a lot more about Binamon and a lot of the other NFT play to earn games that I'm involved in or I'm thinking about that are upcoming, and we're just going to bring you the best each and every week. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn the notifications on as well, because we go live almost every day on the channel as well. So if you want to be able to interact live, ask some questions, we cover everything from fitness for gamers to gaming to NFT and crypto-based gaming. So have those notifications on, become part of the Six Pack Gaming Nation. We've got a link to the Discord down below. Join the fam, and we will see you next time. All right, so until next time, train hard, game hard, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.